Hello, my name is Melinda Ballard, and in today's tutorial, we will be doing CSS. CSS is adding style to the HTML structure. First, we will start by drawing out our design. Our first div tag will be our header, which will be nature. Then we will go on to our navigation bar. And next, we will have our home page. Lastly, we will have our copyright, our footer with copyright. We will put all of this into a large div tag, and then we will insert these two div tags into another div tag. Next, we will label all of our div tags. The big one surrounding everything, I will name blanket. Nature, I will name header. I will name this one footer. This one will be nav. This one would be main. And the container would hold navigation, and homepage will be container. Next, we will set sizes to everything. We will make the whole thing 1,000 pixels. We will then make homepage 600 pixels, navigation 180 pixels. We'll make the whole container that they're in 960 pixels. We will set the background color to gray, blanket color to white, header color to blue, footer color to gray. In order to add some design to our web page, we must first have an HTML file. Now, I already created my HTML file, as you can see, and right now I will explain what I did. I started off with my HTML tag, and then I created a head. Inside a head, I put my title, which is nature, and then I went on to my body. In my body, I have the div tag blanket, like we decided, which holds everything. Then I have the header, I have the content, and inside the content, I have the navigation div tag and the main div tag. In the navigation div tag, I have my header, which is navigation. Then I have unordered bullet list, as you can see, which is home, about, contact. Then I have then in my main div tag, I have home page, which is a header too. Then I have 3 paragraphs. And to close my blanket div tag, I have a footer, as we discussed. So far, my web page looks like this. We are now going to create a CSS file to link with our HTML file in order to create the designs on our web page. We will do this by File, New. We will save this new document in the same folder as our nature document. So here is my nature document, and then I'm going to name my own style.css. So style.css. Save. Now we have to link the two documents. We are going to do this by going into our nature HTML file and then typing our link tag. We will then type rel for relationship equals open quotations style sheet close quotations. Then we are going to put type, and the type is a text slash CSS close quotations, and then we're going to put href equals style.css. Close our quotations, and then this is a self-closing tag. So we're just going to close our tag now, and then we're going to save it. Now that our two documents have been linked, we can now start adding design to our nature document. So we're going to go into style.css, and the first thing that I'm going to do is make my body background white as we decided. So I'm going to start by typing body, open curly bracket, background, color. Next, I'm going to change the margin on my heading 1 to 0. Now our blanket, we decided that the background of our blanket is going to be white. Now for our div tag, which is a blanket, we're going to put the pound key, blanket, open curly brackets, background, color, white. I'm going to change the width to 1000 like I decided. Next, we're going to set the left and right margin to auto so the blanket can be centered on the page. And we're going to close our blanket. Next, we'll move on to the header. We're going to change the background color to blue. I already picked my shade of blue, so I will type in the number of the shade of blue that I want. We're going to change our text color to white. We're going to align our text to center. And we're going to change the padding to 20. Now we're going to save our document and see what we've done so far. Now you can see the changes that we have made so far. Our body background color is gray. Our heading 1, the margin under here is to 0. And then our blanket background color, that's this area, it's white. Left and right margin is 0, so it can be centered. And also our header background color is blue. The text on our header is centered and the text is also white. Now let's get back to designing our homepage. Next, we'll move on to our content div tag. We will set our padding to 10. We'll go on to our navigation div tag. We will set our width to 180 as discussed. And now we will set our navigation div tag to float left. Therefore, our navigation div tag and our main div tag can be side by side. And we will close this div tag. Next, we would like to take out the bullets off of our navigation unordered list. So we will do this by putting div tag, navigation, unordered list, open bracket, list, style, type. We will set that to none. Next, we will set the padding to 0 to get rid of the space between the margin and the unordered list. Now let's close our navigation div tag. Next, we will go on to our main div tag. We will change the width to 800 as discussed. And we will set it to float right of the navigation tag. Now we will move on to our footer. We're going to set it to clear both so that it can go under both of our floating div tags. We're going to set the padding to 20xp to 20px. We're going to change our background color to the shade of gray that I've chosen already. We're going to change our text color to white. And lastly, we are going to align the text right. Now, let's look at what we have done. As you can see, our navigation is on the side of our main, like we discussed. Our copyright is to the bottom in our gray footer, and our web page looks exactly like our design that we drew in the beginning. Thank you for watching.